Ooh, what is up? What is up? What is up? Okay, so it's really crazy. We're really here with it. We're really here with it. For those of y'all who don't know me, Samuel Ruby 25. You know what I'm saying? For those of y'all who do know me, Samuel Ruby 25. um, well, I guess let me speak on my name first. I love rubies. Even before I found out that was my birthstone, I love rubies. You know what I'm saying? So I just had to throw that in there. And then 25 because my daddy like 50 Cent. So my uncle was just, a little bit in the sky. Talk about 25. And I don't know. I rocks with it. So Ruby 25, that's what it is. And let me in the podcast. So, you know how we really got here, to be honest. Basically, I always knew like I always had personality. So even if I didn't make it with the work stuff, the internet would always be there for me. But then I kind of realized like I need a creative outlet, like to be able to express myself in just any form, shape, or fashion. Like the influencer stuff, or really just I don't know. I could do something with that. I don't know, but not even an influencer, because that's never that. I don't want nobody to look up to me. I'm not nobody to look up to. I'm not, no idol or nothing. I just be preaching to the people about my life, and it just be hitting in my experiences, and it just be teaching people. Not on no cockiness, or not on no cockiness, but just what it is. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I was messing with this guy, and he kind of just like everything that I wanted to do, he was doing. You know what I'm saying? He was doing music. He had a podcast. He was out here doing episodes and stuff for Netflix, like all these good things. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. He kind of made me realize like I could do it. And when I told him this, he was trying to make it. He was trying to put me on. He was like, you know what? Like I could have you on an episode of mine, or I could send you this beat, or da 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 whoop wop bam. But sorry, that water was so good. I'm actually not gonna lie. I'm gonna take another sip. So hold on. But to me, I mean, like, I don't know. I'm really finna be self-made 100 all the way through. He was like, everybody's self-made, need help. I was like, yeah, but not that much help. Not that much help. And even then, it wouldn't be my experience. It would be our experience. And I don't want it to be our experience. I want it to be my experience. And that was just a concept that he couldn't grasp. And so, like, there's so many other things. These little boys, I swear, like they want to be men so bad, but they're little kids inside, and they need healing. I do believe. But enough about that. And so I don't know. I just really feel like I could do this. I could do something. I could really speak to somebody, anybody. That's really my goal. I don't really. It's not. I don't want to say I don't care where this goes. I mean, I don't want it to end horribly. I would love it to be something, but if it's just a short period of my time, it's just a short period of my time in my life. I can move on to something bigger, something better if I need to. But I think I'm gonna kick it here for a while, see what happens, type, because it could be fun. Me on a podcast. I mean, I'm speaking right now. What am I talking about? It's already lit. It's been 3 minutes and 38 seconds, and it's already lit. Like, what is he talking about? And that's something, man. No, I can't even not speak on that. Life experiences. Actually, no, I was talking to this dude, Abdullahi, the other day about it. He was like, listen, if you have this friend, right, and then their partner, right, and you know that they're cheating on your you know that your friend is cheating on their partner, right, would you say something? And me and the girl across the table from me, she was like, no. But the way that she made it sound, know this to you if you hear this. The way that she made it sound was just like she gonna help her friend do this, and she not gonna give a whatever. But I don't really think that was her intention. You know what I'm saying? Very sweet girl. It could have been. I take everything for what I see it the first time. No disrespect, no nothing. So it could have been that. But when I started explaining it, her approach after I explained the way I seen it was so different. So I was like, I feel like she's seen it my way as well. It was like, as much as you would want to interfere, you would interrupt that experience for your friend, and your friend would never really learn. Your friend would always have to be like, my homie showed me, instead of this. So, you know what I'm saying? That's putting yourself into somebody else's life experience. And it's like, who are you to do that? You know what I'm saying? To anybody. To anybody. And I mean, you can sit here and say I'm wrong for that, but you gotta let life be life at the same time. Now, if they really dogging that person out though, and that person is just a good person, like a good person, they really like insane with it, you know what I'm saying? Then, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I might be like, yo, like, maybe this ain't the one for you. But I still would never sit down and, you know, all the extra stuff because it's not my place. It's not, you know, it's not my relationship. It's not my life. And I don't know. You gotta let life do its thing. As much as it hurts. Actually, excuse me. It hurts me very much to see how these people live. And I just be wanting to tell them, but I can't say nothing because, like, it's not my place. You know what I'm saying? And who am I to really tell these people how their life should go? Should, because everybody done tell me how my life should go or how it went, and that done made me angry. So why would I tell these people? You know what I'm saying? But it's different, because I be trying to love. These people really just be trying to hate and tear you down, and that's where I'm like, dang, like, y'all just, y'all don't know how to use y'all words right. I don't know the meaning of what y'all really say. I don't know the meaning of what y'all really do, and it shows through y'all's actions. And I'm talking about everybody on this earth, me included. Like, it's sick. I really do pray. I pray for the good ones. I pray for the misguided. I pray for a lot of people in this world, strangers, to be honest. And it's true, I really do. Don't sit here and think that's a lie. Never been one of them. That's another thing. When it comes to the internet, that's the one thing I would be the most me on, like, which is weird, cause through this life, I don't know. I don't have some goofy moments. I ain't gonna lie, like some outrageous moments. But you know. It's all about how you move after that. Can you see how you moved and can you change? And of course, certain things that you did still gonna stick with you, but that's just life, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. Like, can you really grow as a person and can your mind really take that? Is you finna float under the pressure or is you finna take that and keep on marching like a boss? Say, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just, this is how it go. I mean, everybody make mistakes. It's about how you carry yourself after. Amen. I didn't even think this was going to be that, like, hard, like, yapping for real. Because now, well, I have it in my mind that I have to go for, like, hours and hours or something. And really, it could be, like, 30, 45 minutes. That's another thing. Expectations. They ruin a lot of things in this life. That's what I be telling everybody. Well, no, that's not true. I expect the bad more than I expect the good because I'm not trying to be, you know, I'm not trying to be dumb to things around me. I don't got time. You know what I'm saying? But that's also my problem because the good moments I'll always question regardless. You know what I'm saying? And that's no way to live your life. That's just a tragedy. Truly. But at the same time, if you set your expectations to the motherfucking moon, it's like, dang. You on Earth, how is you finna get there? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all about it's a mind thing. A lot of the things in this life is a mind thing, and that's what I'm saying. Is you finna float under the pressure? Is you finna keep on marching? A lot of these people around me, they been folded. You know what I'm saying? And I had to, but I'm trying to get my head back on right. I know I can do great things in this world, so why not try to? Always been a dreamer, always thought big, just acted like I didn't because one, I don't have no time for anyone to start plotting on what I got going on. You know what I'm saying? I got time for that. And two, just like, I don't know. I'm one of the people where you could just see it in me. Like, I don't have to say anything. Take that how you want to, because I'm not finna keep saying no cocky to everything that I be saying. But I feel like you can also tell, like, my delivery and how I'm saying it. It's not like, oh, I'm the greatest. And if you do take it like that, I'm sorry for your mindset because it's really your own insecurities. Oh, Tino, shade though. Bro, this water's actually too good. It's gonna be 6 in the morning, y'all. I feel great. I'm finna get some oatmeal after this. It's the first episode. I'm doing things. At least I feel like it. I mean, I'm not finna. Well, okay. Well, let me. I didn't choose to wake up. Okay. My body just woke up and I was bored. And I was like, well, I've been sitting on this for a minute. I finally downloaded what I needed to download. Let me just go ahead and do it. Because, bro, that's the other thing. I didn't want to do like app or nothing, because I don't got time for no shiesties. You know what I'm saying? I don't have time. Like, let me actually start making money, and then they try to move weird and start playing with me and all that. I don't have the time, the energy, nor the mental capacity. It's too stressful. So we got the motherfucking voice recorder on the Windows 10 or 11, whichever this is. And yeah, very simple. Push a button and you get to yapping. I love to talk. The problem is, like, a lot of people around me, like, I can't really talk to them because they're brainless in, like, a lot of the aspects and a lot of the things in life that I be speaking on. No disrespect. There's only, like, a few of y'all I can really kiki with. Like, it's not nothing against these people. It's just, like, mentality-wise and the lives that we've lived. It's so different. Bro, and that's, man, my mom be telling me I need to let that go, though. But, like, it's the truth. Like, really came from the bottom to the top. And, like, I played my cards wrong, obviously. I'm not going to lie. Like, I ain't going to lie. Once I got to high school, like, I was not all that. I played tougher than what I was. But even then, I still seen things. Like, or not even seen things. I knew where things could go. And I lived a little life. Amen. A little life. I'm not saying, like, I was really traumatized. But, because definitely not. But some of that shit got me scarred, 100. It's just what it is. Like, that's the funny thing about life, though. You just gotta keep marching, gotta keep pushing, gotta keep thinking, gotta keep dreaming. Can't fold under the pressure. That just, literally, that kind of goes into literally the next thing, talking about the gifts and diseases of a blind man. Oh my gosh. It's a true story, though. Because when you blindsided, you don't see a lot of things. And so, you see the sun for real. It's like a light. Everything just gonna be good. Everything gonna be green on bro, because you blinded. You don't want to see that. It's until you choose to open your eyes to the life that's around you that you're not gonna, you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna peep nothing. Like, you gonna peep it, but it's not gonna be front and center in your mind until you let it be and you choose for it to be. Like a blind man. Amen. The only difference is when you're blind is your senses, they go up. And watch how you feel in your environment, your mood, not even your mood. For me, I realized, like, I used to get stressed around a lot of people for no reason, but obviously there was a reason. Like, on the outside, I was cool, you know what I'm saying, having a good ass time. But on the inside, no, I was, like, dead dying, and, like, that was really my body, like, telling me, get the fuck away from these people. Like, what are you doing? Like, why are you here? Like, you need to go sit down with yourself, you know what I'm saying? But I ignored it like a blind man. Amen. There's little things in this life that I don't know how to explain. I'm gonna get the hang of it though. Like, first episode, I'm thinking it has to be something crazy, but it really doesn't. It could really just be chill. That's another thing. Everybody think they gotta do something so big and so bold, and I was there too, but that's sick mentality. That's really no way to live. I mean, it's different if that's just how you are, you know what I'm saying? But even then, after a while, it's tiring and it becomes a performance. And that's no way to live your life, I used to be performing for a bunch of people, for a bunch of these little white people. No disrespect, no shade, no none of that, but that's just what it is. Like, and it wasn't even but they made me one for Shirley, and I played into that, and that was on me. I took that L 100. The angry little gay boy, whatever, used to run, or not even run it, because they was not fighting. They shoot, I know, shoot, but literally, that's what they love. Until I started hurting people's feelings, but still, that's no way to live, because I'm letting people give me out my character, and they're turning that into entertainment. But that's also why I started hurting people's feelings, because I'm not nobody's entertainment. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. Even with this podcast, with however far it goes, like, I'm not gonna be entertainment. Those are two different things. I'll be a motherfucking preacher, a teacher, before I be some entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Because once you get labeled as that, you're nothing more. And that's where a lot of these people start to fade away in their lives, as I've seen when they get big and they get older. They thinking that that they doing something because they're entertainment, so people watching them. No, honey, that means you're literally a circus monkey for them to run around and make money off of. It's that simple. What are we talking about? Now, some of y'all out there really doing y'all know how to play it right, and I'll give y'all that. I'll give y'all tens, y'all want whatever y'all feel like y'all need. But at the end of the day, I mean, I'll probably end up one too. Sad story. You know, I'm trying to do something with my life, and that's what it's going to be. But I'm going to try as long as I can to, you know what I'm saying, not have it be that, because people form their wave and then let everybody control what happens with it, and then they ride what everybody else put on them, if that makes sense. And so it's like, ew. Just ew. That's how I feel about a lot of the people actually in the industry. Literally. Who are you to speak on anybody? I'm nothing, but it's the truth. You look around, have these, like Drake, bro, I can't. Do I even want to get into that? Yeah, because I was talking to people and it was like he got power. I was like, how so? They talk about he owned Canada, he blowing up buildings, he done built an ice tower. So I was like, all of it's for attention. That's not power. And they just kept saying, what do you mean? He did all these things. He was in the White House. I was like, okay, but he be doing all that just to say that he did it. Like, there's no purpose to any of that. There's nothing to that. It's just to say that he did it, like, and to show, like, you know what I'm saying? That's not power. That's weakness. That's really, like, I don't know. I don't even know what to call that. That's beyond weak. It's sad. Like, you grown, and they talking about he got billions of dollars. Like, they just kept adding on to the reasons of why this is sick. Like, you have all these things, but it's not feeding your soul. Like, and this is no. Listen, actually, I don't even care. I'm just a child, so. But listen, I'm on the right path with this. Truly, like, y'all see what I'm saying? You have $1 billion. You own Canada. You can do all these things within a second. What is not feeding you? Like, and that's my biggest fear, is let all of this go somewhere and me be like, it was for nothing. I would do nothing like that because I don't need the attention like that. You know what I'm saying? Just, I used to be a little attention. Yeah, like, I used to love it. But that's no way to live your life, because it just clouds your mind from so many different angles. Like, truly. But it's sad. It's a sad way to live, pleasing other people, trying to get the attention of other people. But then it's like the industry that you in, you have to. So it's like, I understand. I can't hit on it too crazy, but some of the stuff is a little questionable. 100. Like, it is what it is. You know, maybe if I ever get in that position, I'll understand. But I don't even want to be in that position. Like, I'll never win $1 billion. Like, what am I going to do with $1 billion? Tell me. Please tell me. Like, you could change the world, but there's so many. It's whatever. But see, that was my first idea. Like, what is he doing with the $1 billion? It's in his vault. I promise. It's like, you know what? I'll do more research and we'll get back on this topic. Actually, I'll never make a whole episode off of somebody. That's ridiculous. Who are you to me? Like, but he made it and you ain't yet. Okay, but still, I don't care. I don't care. And that's what I was trying to explain to them people. But we spent too long talking on Drake, and I don't really like it. But that kind of goes into the next thing of, like, authenticity. Like, is that really you? Sorry, y'all. See, I mean, I'm going to keep it a bean. I mean, it's what everybody do. I got a whole notebook just full of things. But what I wanted it to be it actually didn't go how I thought it would have, to be honest. But I'm not messing with it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I got just, like, literally a whole notebook. I already knew how I wanted this first episode to go. Tell y'all how we got here. And I kind of been bouncing around the other ideas, because it did not go in order, low key, but that's fine. Like, is that really you? Like, is you blowing up buildings in the ice top really you? Or, like, I'm trying to think of who else. Like, I see, that's what I'm saying. I don't care for the celebrity world, which I probably should start to a little bit. But I really can't think. I really can't even think of like people like see Lady Gaga though. Like she was always a little out her mind. Like no tea, no shade. Like this is what it is. But even in like things like that, like how much of that boldness was really you, and then how much of it became you though too. Because there's a lot of things that people don't do, and so they do a little bit of something, they get a little taste of something, and then they realize that's within them. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I really be watching how these people move up top and in the middle class and poor people as well. I watch how everybody move. Cause you can learn something from every aspect of life, every class or level of life as well. You can learn something. Watch how everybody move and watch how they make it. A lot of the people that made it, they either knew they was gonna make it or their life showed it. A lot of people that's poor, they told themselves that they was gonna be poor. A lot of the actions that they did kept them there, or they was born into that they couldn't escape, or they told themselves they couldn't escape, so they never found a way or the means to. You know what I'm saying? Now some people's life is just horrible. I ain't gonna lie. Like some people really just, you know what I'm saying, would have never had a chance from the jump. Like truly, like there's really people out there like that. I ain't gonna front. But all of y'all, honey, you know what I'm saying? Like, what? Like, no disrespect to nobody out there that's really trying in their life. Like, I'm just a kid, you know. Take everything I say with a grain of salt. But I'm just saying, all of y'all, like, how many of y'all really could have did something and y'all kept y'all mind stuck in that place because y'all woke up every day telling yourselves, "Oh, this is it, this is it." Like, you know, like things like that. Because the things that you tell your brain, see, that's what I'm saying. This flowing perfectly into the next thing. The power of speech. That's what I'm telling y'all. I'm great for this. Oh my gosh, I was built for this. I'm a speaker for real. But when you tell your brain things, that's what it's gonna believe. Or it's either that's what it's gonna believe off rip, or that's what you're training your brain to know. Not even believe, but to know. Because your brain is gonna take in the facts. Everything that you think that you know, your brain is gonna be like, I know. You know what I'm saying? So when you wake up every day and you telling yourself certain things, it's like, damn. It's not even. That's where it comes into like the manifestation. Like, it's a little bit of that, I guess, but it's like you're literally, if you're sitting here telling yourself every single day that you're not gonna be. Your brain has it in your mind that you're not, so why would it try to think anything more than that? You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk, that's just what it is. And I had to change my mind. I had to change, like, so many things that I've been saying. Like, and even just, like, things like that people say to me, I literally be like, don't put that on me. And, like, they be thinking I'm joking, but I be like, don't put that on me. Because no, words are very powerful. When you realize the power of the tongue, you can start to realize how much you control around you and how much you control within yourself. Like, even when it comes to little things of like being sick, like I used to tell myself all the time, oh, I can't. And I was being a little bee about it, right? You know what I'm saying? And then recently, as I got a little older, I'd be telling myself, no, I'm fine. I don't feel a thing. And my body feel like it dead dying, but guess what? I get up like I don't feel a thing because in my mind, like I don't feel a thing. You know what? And that's a little extreme version, I guess, because like if you sick, lay down. But at the same time, it was never that bad enough to where I couldn't move. Like if you can get up and do something, you smooth. You know what I'm saying? That's just an example. I hope y'all get the idea. It's really like I'm really trying to rewire my brain with certain things though. Cause I'm trying to make it in this life, okay? And you can't be thinking certain things. You can't be, no, out here. Even the little phrases like I'm weak, I'm dead, like things like that. Like they don't be lying. Like you see videos like that, they don't be lying. Like even right now, like I could feel that in my chest. Like literally feel that in my. Y'all could call me dramatic, but it's the truth, the power of the tongue. Especially when you believe words have so much power, they're gonna have so much power. And that's another thing. What you believe in. Like I said, it's your brain, training your brain, like literally. But words are very powerful. You should believe in the power of speech and everything that you say and watch what you say from a lot of aspects. I'm not going to sit here and say every aspect because you start analyzing every single word you say. You going to go a little crazy, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah. I can't believe it. I'm really sitting here yapping. But how long should this even be? See, I didn't think it was gonna be like this. Like, they really make it seem like you could just sit there and yap. And if you know me, you know I'm a motherfucking yapper, okay? But like I said, it's because I'm putting pressure on myself to make it this big thing. And it don't even have to be. Like, it could really just be chill vibes if I just let it be chill vibes. Bro. And I still haven't even really actually. No, I think I know the name. Ruby's Corner is beautiful, and if y'all turn that into anything other than like a safe space, you're weird. Like, and I stand on that. A child speaking. Remember this. Thank you. But not too young. Okay, let me get my pape. Let me get my motherfucking pape. Okay. I need to stop. I know that's another thing. I gotta keep it very like. I'm not finna sit here and say I'm not professional, but this I have to remember like this is really like if this is what I want it to be like. This is my identity. This is like a brand. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't be. Yeah, I gotta take this for real, and I have so far. I think I've done actually great with my words, and I can't even think of the thing I was finna say. Man, I can't even not speak on that. Let me let me tell y'all. Laziness is a disease. Laziness is a disease. Laziness is a disease, and it will kill everything about you if you let it. I promise you. It done took years off my life. Holy, it done took years off my life. Like, and it taught me a lot of things. Like, you slip up with one thing, you just gonna keep boop over time. Like, you really do gotta keep pushing yourself. And now I understand why them people keep pushing themselves into the very end of like everything, and then they have their psychotic break when they're like 89 because it's like but at the same time, nah, I understand though. Like, literally, laziness is a killer. Once you let it control, I wouldn't even say let it slip through the cracks. It's when you start to let it control one thing in your life or one aspect, not necessarily a day or an hour. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's very dramatic. I'm just one of them people that's, now that I've seen what it can do, I could never be like that again. Truly, I watched it take everything from me, my creativity, my spirituality, my individuality, like literally take everything. And it's crazy because I never thought, like, I'm really trying to think of how this started. Like, I really think one day I just decided, like, I'm gonna just sit here in this bed for a minute, and then I ain't get up, and then it turned into a year, and it turned to like 2. Like, it was horrible. Like, I really like let my mind go there, like, real talk, like, for no reason. All because I was feeling some type of way inside. Like I said, I folded, amen. Almost fully though, never fully, but a little bit, of course. Because, life is hard and it got its challenges. But once you become lazy and you become okay with being lazy, that's a horrible thing. Like, I really watched myself stop caring about school, stop caring about my physical health, and then my mental health, and then all the extra, and then literally was wearing like the same clothes for weeks. And it's not like I didn't wash them, but no, I just kept wearing them. Like I said, I didn't want to frick. I didn't want to do anything. Like, I couldn't even draw nothing. I couldn't write a song. I couldn't anything. I definitely couldn't sit here and talk to a microphone for surely, because it just sounded like so much work. Like, when I tell y'all, literally taking a shower was exhausting. I let it get that bad. Like I told y'all, like, you let laziness take one part of you, it's gonna take everything, and then it's gonna become deeper than just, oh, you a little lazy. Like, no, let that become your mentality. Let that sit in your spirit for a little while. It's horrible. Always keep pushing yourself, no matter how bad you feel, bro, or no matter what you're going through. Because there's people who, that's a horrible mentality to have too, though. So I'm not even finna put that out there. But just, you know what I'm saying, like, Always keep pushing. I wanted to say that so bad. See, that's horrible though, my mentality. But people do got it worse out there. There's really people whose whole family just died and they gotta get up and act like that was nothing. Kids, adults, everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, 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 crazy. But at the same time, it's like, don't force yourself into that mentality. That's such a horrible mentality to have. I need to work on that myself. Like, I really shouldn't even be speaking on this because this is going to the internet, to the world, to anybody to see, and that's a horrible mentality to have. You know what I'm saying? But, like, I can't not speak on it because it's not like I don't have it. You know what I'm saying? That's just not, you know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh. Like I said, I told you, I'm not nothing to look up to. I just feel like I could teach the world things. I feel like it's not like I was I low key a little bit was forced to grow up a little fast, but that was just life experiences and the things that I was taught and the things that I was showed. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything that I was showed was to have an adult mentality, and then on top of what life already, you know, like on top of what already, what my parents were speaking into me, and then on top of what life already showed me, my mind had to grow up, but I never wanted to grow up, so I always acted childish. You know what I'm saying? And in the way that I act definitely protects me from a lot of things. You know, a lot of people don't want to be around me, whatever. But now I'm also getting older to where it's like I'm gonna kill my mind and my growth if I keep not really a persona, but if I don't drop some of the extraness, because it's just gonna kill my development. It's just gonna kill. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I think this is gonna help, because I can sit down, gather my thoughts, and spew, you know, certain things that's just I've been carrying with me for my whole life or for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, like the, amen, I could be a preacher, amen. But honestly, if none of this do work out, I probably will be a teacher. Like, they don't get, I know, that's what I'm saying. But just the thought, but I wouldn't be no high school, middle school, nah. But see, that's where it's like, I have to get an education for real. And that's another thing. See, I'm going to say that for another day, but like, the education system, like, I'm not rocking with it. Like, truly, like, it's not even that they fill your brain up with dumb stuff. They definitely do, don't get me wrong. But it's like, they fill your brain up with so much dumb stuff that the important stuff doesn't even matter to you, because you see it all as dumb stuff. And that's my problem though. That was my immaturity 100%. I just thought all of it was pointless, and now that I'm older, I can't really learn the things that I want to learn. So that's really on me. Like, I'll definitely take that, my immaturity and my childness. Like, I ain't play the system right, I ain't play the game right. That's on me. But even the people that did, they'll tell you the same thing. It's exhausting. And a lot of the people that do get these really crazy, I'm trying to think, like, getting extravagant sounding degrees and crazy jobs and crazy places, they're miserable, or they're not making money, and they're just lying to your face. Some of them are, but it's the quiet ones. It's the ones with the quiet lives that be making the money. You know, the ones that be so loud about it and in your face about it, and they don't got nothing going for them. I'm sorry, mentally or in real life. And if they do, well, then their actions is gonna kill it quick. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, that's the whole Drake thing. When you got power, you don't gotta say something. If you got money, you don't really have to say nothing. When you really with it, you don't have to say nothing. Like, I promise you, cause you know. Is when you want everyone else to see something that's like, oh, that's just what you want us to see. What's it really like? You know what I'm saying? Like, goofy stuff. Alright, I can't deal. It's life. I can't wait to be 85. But like, it's like, I want to skip to the end and see everything I did. I don't want to do everything that I want to do. I don't want to live through it. I want to just skip to the end and be like, Lord, take me. Let me be happy. Let me be free. We kind of got dark, but I made it light, so it's fine. Bro, no, that's another thing. People scared. They scared of dying, but y'all really scared of living, and it shows through y'all actions day to day. Y'all can't even step out in the outfit that y'all really want to wear because y'all rather look cute to the people. Like, and me too. Shoot, you know what I'm saying? But that's gonna change too.